was out in Ohio, just on like kind of like a soul-searching mission, and I was at a bar in like Olmsted Falls, Ohio, really small town actually where he's from. and I ran into Matt and Ben, you know, and they were in the back of the bar, and I guess they were hammered. I don't know if they were hammered or not.
Yeah, we were at the studio all night. I have a studio, and the studio is right by the bar, and we were like, man, we need a singer. We got all these new songs we're working on. And we thought it was gonna be impossible to find somebody, you know, it's hard to do. And we go to the bar, and sure enough, we run into Mr. Towers here. And
yeah, I mean, they were playing this melody, doom, do, do, doom, doom, doom. And I go to the back, and I'm like, man, what is that? That's so fresh, you know what I mean? And I started like kind of singing a melody to it, and they were kind of looking, we were all kind of looking at each other like, yo, let's go to, I was like, man, you guys have a studio, man? Let's go record. Like, do you know a studio out here? And this fool looks at me and he's like, dude, come on, man. Do you know who I am? And like, you know, he's got like one of the best studios in Ohio. And we went back to the studio, and about 4.5 hours, 4 hours later, we had Reverse. It was our first song, and we kind of just went from there. I had some family out there, and they kind of knew what I was going through, because I kind of had this deal, and you know, I thought my dreams were coming true on this big label, you know, and like, I did a video where I had to wear a stupid red suit and dance around like I was Justin Timberlake, you know what I mean? And literally, I wanted to kill myself, like, honestly. It's not who I wanted to be. And I was talking to my cousin, and she was like, you know, just come out here, you know, it's real out here. There's actually real people and like real things that you can just like wear sandals all day and it's all good, you know what I mean? You don't have to like wear a suit. And I was like, awesome. And I told my family and everybody, I was like, everybody in LA, I was like, man, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go for a little while and go try to find myself.
Little did you know, a week later.
Yeah, literally.
You'd be back in the game.
Literally a week later, yeah, Reverse happened, and it was a struggle though, to get off my label. Like that was like the worst part of it. It was like getting off the label, like people trying to like, no, I own you, and no, you know what I mean? And so it took a year, like literally we wrote Reverse a year ago, like last week. It was a year struggle to like get our freedom, you know? And we're still fighting for our freedom, you know what I'm saying? Like we still have a situation like with our like overseas stuff that we're still fighting, you know? And but we're just really blessed for where we are right now. We were kind of wrestling with ideas, like kind of looking for ideas for a logo, and we came across a butterfly, and it kind of just symbolized everything that we were. We've all been in our cocoon stage, like our whole careers as musicians, and this is our coming out party, this is our bloom. So that's the Butterfly, and that's what it is. And the Butterfly Militia is about, you know, everybody, all our fans, and people, even if you're not our fan, you know, the Butterfly Militia is about like, you know, going from your cocoon stage and then, you know, and then blooming, you know, all of us, you know, as a whole, you know.
I think there's a lot of stuff similar to Reverse. It's all got like a classic appeal to it. Some stuff has a little more, I don't want to say electro, but a little more like synths and stuff, and there's other songs that are real organic. But, you know, from what you hear from Reverse is pretty much, everything falls right in line with that.
We have a song called Shine on Me that's, I mean, I performed it last night and I couldn't handle it. Like literally, like, it makes me cry. It makes like all of us like emotional, because it's just like, it's just one of those songs that just feels
real positive, uplifting,
worldly.
It's kind of like, you know, we want to sound new and modern, but at the same sense, take from the old classic bands, from your Police, Genesis, Rush, to where it's like it's lasting forever. It could, you know, 20 years from now, people will still listen to Some Kinda Wonderful.